At 6:51 p.m. local time on June 3, 2024, the Kanlaon Volcano in the Philippines produced its largest eruption in recorded history. As a plume of ash rapidly rose into the atmosphere, part of the eruption column collapsed back to the ground, generating pyroclastic flows. These superheated flows of 800 degrees Celsius volcanic material raced down slope at speeds exceeding 120 km per hour, reaching up to 3,000 meters downslope before it came to a halt 2 minutes later. Large car-sized lava bombs were subsequently seen being ejected alongside the appearance of other incandescent material in the pyroclastic flows which were generated. Then, only 6 minutes later, this specific explosion ended as a plume of ash from a powerful volcanic eruption rose to an elevation of 7,620 meters or 25,000 feet. As a result, an aviation warning was sent out via a volcanic ash advisory, warning that the airborne ash could reach up to 8,839 meters or 29,000 feet elevation over the next 12 hours. Wet ash subsequently fell on several adjacent towns to the west and southwest of Kanlaon, where it had a sticky clay-like texture with a light gray coloration. When volcanic rock is altered due to the presence of nearby magma or magmatic gases over the long term, one type of alteration can occur which is referred to as a grillic alteration, where harder rock is replaced with brittle clay minerals. Since these clay minerals largely exist in and right below Kanlaon's summit crater which is altered, it made perfect sense that some of this material was ejected during the eruption as ash, since it represented a path of least resistance for building gases to escape through. Not only did this fairly unexpected eruption mark Kanlaon's largest eruption on record, but it also marked only its third magmatic eruption since thorough record keeping at this volcano began. This is quite unusual considering that of its 27 eruptions since 1900, only 3 or about 11% of its eruptions had a magmatic component. The rest were completely phreatic in nature, caused by groundwater flashing to steam due to receiving increased heat from underlying magma, building up in pressure until the pressure got so great that it broke overlying rock and generated an upward explosion. The indication of erupted lava not only likely indicates that magma is shallower than was initially thought, but also suggests that more eruptive activity will occur during the next few days, weeks, and perhaps even months due to the presence of this material. While some recent eruptions of Kanlaon have been one-off events such as during 2017, 1996, and 1992, every single magmatic eruption has been part of a prolonged multiple-week to month-long eruptive sequence encompassing either fairly sustained or intermittent explosions. Luckily, it does not initially appear that any casualties occurred, as while pyroclastic flows did travel up to 3 kilometers downslope, Kanlaon has had a permanent 4-kilometer exclusion zone in all directions around its summit for some time now. However, there is the possibility that some limited farmland may have been scorched, resulting in the potential loss of crops and livestock in these areas. I say potential as I have not been able to yet verify where exactly the pyroclastic flows reached. However, I can confirm that 4 barangays on the slopes of Kanlaon have now been ordered as evacuated. Although in my opinion it seems unlikely that more similar magnitude explosions will occur, there is a decent chance for additional smaller explosions to occur during the next few weeks, which create eruption plumes up to 2,000 meters above Kanlaon's summit. The reason I say that Kanlaon's eruption was not fully unexpected is that this volcano had been showing multiple strong signs of unrest for the past year. This included ground deformation, strong sulfur dioxide emissions indicating fairly shallow magma, and the appearance of semi-frequent strong earthquake storms. I believe that today's eruption was caused by a plug forming in Kanlaon's magma conduit, hence the drop in sulfur dioxide emissions which was observed. As a final note, due to this activity, Phivolcs raised Kanlaon's alert level from 1 to 2.